Hey, Fragrance Family, I'm Daver.
And I'm Jer.
And we're the
Fragrance Bros! No!
Coming at you this time with another review, this time on a rock star in the community for good reason.
Yeah.
And that is Bond No.9's New Haarlem.
AKA Cinnabon.
Yes. Yeah. Which we'll get to that in a minute.
So good.
Let's go ahead and get to it.
All right.
They introduced as 2003. It's classified, oddly enough, as an Oriental woody. I guess I can see that a little bit from the notes, but I mean,
it's not very woody.
They get the wood from the notes, which I'll get to in a minute. The notes are patchouli, lavender, vanilla, coffee, cedar, and bergamot. So the cedar and patchouli are what I guess give it the woodiness.
But anyone that smelled it knows.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell like wood.
No. It smells like a gourmand.
Yeah. So what did you get out of longevity out of this?
It's beast mode. It's beast mode!
Really?
It's beast mode! Yeah.
Wow.
You don't get beast mode?
I don't.
Dude, I get like 16 hours out of this thing.
What?
Yeah.
Holy moly,
Yeah.
jeez.
It's like a cancer on my skin. Won't go. It's awesome.
Sir, you have the New Haarlem.
All right. All right.
I get excellent longevity.
Okay.
Which I like. I don't get beastly longevity, which we'll get to in a minute because there's some cons about that to me. But it's excellent for me. What about projection?
You know, I've kind of felt like on me it's just sort of like above average to excellent or average to excellent. But when other people wear it around me, I feel like I can smell them all day long.
Yeah.
So it's probably close to beast mode. I'm just going to say excellent to split the difference.
Okay. I'm going to say average on me. It's hard to judge this one.
Yeah.
I haven't smelled it a lot on other people.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple of times, but every time I smell it, it's because a draft comes by and I can pick it up on a draft.
Sillage.
Could be. But on me, it projects really well for like an hour.
Yeah.
And then it goes down to just kind of average, and sometimes a little bit even poor sometimes. Yeah.
What you say?
But it lasts a long time. But on me, I'm going to just say it's average, which that's okay, I think.
Yeah.
I don't mind having average longevity. And on this, especially, which we'll get to a little later, but because of the purpose, I'm going to say that this is really good to get up close to anyway. So, which I'll get to in a second.
Bounce chicken whack one.
Season. This is really hard. This is really hard for season. I would say this is great for fall, good for winter, but also good for spring. I might actually wear this in the summer, like a summer night.
Yeah.
Probably not in the summer day, especially our summers. Jeez Louise. But I don't know. If you did wear it in the summer, I mean, it really would be beast mode.
Yeah, seriously. Be a room filler. For me, it's I'm going to stick with the fall to spring thing, like you said.
Yeah.
I don't play around with that heavy stuff. Like, I won't wear Amen in the summer. I won't wear
Yeah.
this in the summer. It's too hot. I'm already hot-natured. I can't do that. It's going to choke me like a scent turtleneck. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Let's see. Purpose. I'm going to say this is best for date and also good for casual. I can't really see anything else outside of those two, though.
I completely disagree.
Okay.
And I got a story. So I think that you could use it formally.
Okay.
I think it's good for those things too, like date casual. It's very universal, or very versatile, I meant to say. But I've worn this with shirt and tie to work, things like that. My wife has smelled it on me and told me that it sort of lends an air of professionalism,
Okay.
or even like credibility in a way. Like when she smells it on me, it makes her like something that you would, like a person you want to believe or buy into what they were saying for some reason.
Yeah.
So to me, I think it can work on a more formal level, or a like a dress up kind of scent too.
Okay.
So
I don't see that.
yeah, you didn't see it. Hey,
Hey, try it out.
hey, whatever, dude.
Ah! Let's see. What does this remind you of?
You know, it's a gourmand to me. So you get like the coffee, and you get sort of I get like a lot of syrup in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a syrupy, cinnamony kind of thing. It does kind of smell like Cinnabon. It does kind of smell like Rochelle, man. It does kind of smell like Michael Jordan Legend.
Yeah.
But to me, it's better than all that. It's the cream of the crop of all those kind of things. So
Yeah. Yeah, totally agree. This does really have a syrupy smell to it. I know in the notes that everyone says they get coffee. I guess if you really, really look for it, if you really search for it, I get kind of a little burnt coffee, like roasted coffee, fresh roasted coffee, which I like. But mostly I don't really get coffee.
Yeah.
I get maple syrup.
Yeah.
Which I love, and I love maple syrup. But that's really what I get mostly, and it's really sweet, which I like as well. And it does kind of smell a little bit like Rochas Man, a little bit like Michael Jordan Legend. But we already have, we'll link down below, we have a link to our shootout of that.
Yeah.
And we kind of discussed that more. To me, Rochas Man smells a little cleaner, and the vanilla is more ramped up on that one.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan Legend smells cheap.
It do.
But it does. Michael Jordan Legend does smell the most like New Haarlem than the other one does.
Yeah.
But it does smell cheap.
Yeah.
So you can give that a try.
Yeah. I think that the syrup and waffles and all that sort of thing and coffee kind of go together.
Yeah.
So you may not smell coffee, but like because you're smelling that, it's sort of like, yeah, I get all those things together.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, they're all kind of synonymous in a way.
I know Cody Drakdoc, which I have a link to his channel down below, and actually the video, he actually said that it smells like breakfast in a bottle, and I totally agree. It does really smell like breakfast, and it does. When I smell this, it reminds me of the mall.
Yeah.
Because Cinnabon's there.
Yeah. Awesome.
So so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
When this dries down, though, this to me is the biggest downside of this fragrance, because when it dries down, there's no amber in the notes, but I smell amber, some kind of resin in there. I don't know if it's just an accord from the patchouli and the cedar kind of battling it out or something like that, but it kind of smells like a resinous type of dry down.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a huge fan of amber. I like it when you can't smell it, when it just is there to kind of add breadth to a fragrance. And I think for the most part, if there is amber in here, I think it does pretty well.
Yeah.
I don't hate the dry down, but it just kind of takes away just a little bit to me. But as I say, it's still really good.
I know exactly what you mean. To me, the dry down gets very flat in a way. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than just like a flat, sort of uneventful scent.
Yeah.
I mean, it still smells like New Haarlem, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's very hard to describe.
Yeah.
I don't love the dry down either.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Bang for buck. There's $177 on Fragrance Net for a 3.4 ounce. I'm going to say that's average. Yeah. I mean, you get beastly performance out of it, so you may price it better or rate it better in that for the bang for buck. To me, it's only average.
Yeah.
Plus, to me, I don't know if I would wear it in the certain occasions that he would. So, like I would wear it casually on a date, and that's good.
Yeah.
But bang for buck to me is better when you can use it when it's a more versatile fragrance.
I think it's only average on the bang for buck. Not New Haarlem, Bond, they're pricey. You know what I mean? I mean, you can find them on websites, so it makes them a little cheaper. You can use a coupon or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're pricey as far as niche goes. So I prefer to use this in cool weather, and we don't have a whole lot of that here.
Yeah.
So to me, it's not the best bang for the buck.
Yeah.
And because there are cheaper fragrances that smell at least in the same arena.
Yeah.
It kind of hurts it a little bit. I can only go average on that.
Yeah. What about compliments? You get many compliments from this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a compliment getter.
Yeah.
Dude. It's like a kind of like a babe magnet kind of thing. All the women that I've worn it around liked it. Guys seem to notice it. I've smelled it around on other guys that we know who are into colognes. They smell amazing when they're wearing it. You're wearing it right now.
Yep.
It smells awesome.
Yep.
So it's a good smelling, compliment getting scent, fragrance, cologne.
Absolutely. It demands attention.
Yes.
It really does.
It does.
Yeah.
Nice.
My wife really likes it, except when she picks up on the vanilla, which to me the vanilla isn't very prominent in this. It's just it adds just a little bit of just that roundness that a vanilla does. But I don't get much vanilla. But for some reason, she has like the most amazing nose when it comes to vanilla. She's like, "Is that vanilla over there 200 yards away?"
Bloodhound.
That's right. Smell this rag, find the vanilla. But yeah, so when
Love
she
Italian.
smells the vanilla, she doesn't like it quite as much. However, she does really like it.
Yeah.
And I totally agree. Man, compliments, always.
Yeah.
Every time I wear it, get compliments from it.
It's great.
And it's just a really unique scent.
Yeah.
I mean, I say unique even though there are 2 copies of it.
Right.
But it is unique. I mean, you're not going to smell this everywhere. It doesn't smell like a normal cologne.
Right.
When people aren't familiar with many fragrances and you go in there, they'll be like, what are you wearing? That smells amazing.
Yeah. It's a game changer, I think.
Now, let's also talk about the unisex aspect of this, because I know your wife has actually worn it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually marketed as a unisex fragrance.
Yeah.
I know more men who wear it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the unisex aspect?
It's it's kind of one of those things where when she wears it, it smells kind of feminine to me, and when I wear it, I feel like it smells masculine on me. So I think it's kind of like a chameleon. I think it works both ways. I will say that I don't love the fact that my wife wears it because it kind of blurs the line in my mind.
Yeah.
So when I'm wearing it, I'm kind of thinking, do I smell a little?
Yeah.
But I know that I don't though, because it to me it's when I smell other men, it smells masculine.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. It's really weird, and we share a bottle, and I don't know, it's great, and that actually increases the bang for the buck. If you're married and your wife likes it, you're both getting down on that action. I mean, it could help.
I hope you're getting down on that action.
Later today.
Anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I haven't smelled many women that wear this. And actually, I haven't even my wife hasn't even tried this, so I'm not really sure how it would smell on her.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this does kind of smell a little bit more masculine just because of the woodiness of it, supposed woodiness of it.
Yeah.
Because it is really deep and rich and syrupy. But there is some lavender in there. And my nose is... lavender is a hard note for me to pick up on a lot of times if it's not really, really prominent.
Yeah.
So to me, I can't really detect the lavender like some people can.
Yeah.
But I think that would kind of give it more of a floral aspect. I could definitely see women wearing this.
Yeah. I think it works both ways.
Yeah.
Which is great. Love that.
Yeah.
It's one of the few that I can say works to my nose on both genders.
Yeah. Kind of like Tuscan leather.
Yeah. See, I don't want my wife to wear that.
Yeah.
But I know what people mean.
Yeah.
Or raspberry. I get it.
Final rating.
I'm torn.
Yeah.
I'm really torn. I'm going to go with a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
I want to give it a 5, but I'm going to take it down a notch because to me it belongs, it's not quite as versatile as some because it needs to be in the cooler weather for me. I don't know. I'm just going to give it a 4 out of 5. So
Okay.
That's what I'm feeling.
I was thinking of 4 earlier, but I'm going to give it a 5.
What? That's levity.
I know. I do think this is an essential fragrance to own. It's one of those fragrances that you just got to have. So I think this is a must buy.
Yeah.
Even though I could nitpick here and there over little minor things.
Yeah.
Like the versatility, like the dry down. I think for the most part, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
So I always want to have this. And thankfully, I don't have to use that much because the sprayer sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does, but it'll last a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
5 out of 5 from the Daver.
Yep.
Rare.
So that's it.
It's the unicorn.
So thanks, YouTube. Let us know what you think. Of course, rate, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you next week with another fragrance review. We're the Fragrance Brothers.